All right, so number 7 on the absolute value solving part of the review is our first one where we have an x. We have a variable on the other side. And when you have a variable on the other side, this check step over here becomes even more important. Well, that should be 3 and 4. I didn't even notice that until now. Little typo there. The check step is super important here because we have to check to make sure that none of these are extraneous, because we're going to start running into extraneous solutions now with x on the other side. The ones we checked without an x on the other side, you're just checking to make sure you did your math right and make sure it works. This time we're checking to see if the solutions are actually valid or not. So this is different. So I'm going to start by isolating the absolute value bars, which I already have. So 3x minus 8 equals 2x. And since they're already isolated, I can split them into two equations. 3x minus 8 equals 2x. And 3x minus 8 equals negative 2x. So you got to flip everything on this side negative as well. So I'm going to solve the left first. I get, let's do minus 2x minus 2x. Cancel that out, and I get x minus 8 equals 0, plus the 8 over, plus the 8. X is equal to 8. I cancel that out and move it over there. X is equal to 8. And over on this side, I have plus 2x plus 2x. So that's going to change the answer here. 3x plus 2x is 5x minus 8 equals 0. So I'm going to add the 8 over, add the 8. So I get 5x equals 8. Divide both sides by 5. And I'm left with x is equal to 8 over 5. So I got a fraction answer on this one. 8 over 5. So you absolutely have to check these now. So let's check these and see if we get the right answer. I got to plug in 8 first. So I'm plugging in 8 to this original equation right here. So I got the absolute value of 3 times 8 minus 8 equals 2 times 8. Let's check that. The absolute value of 3 times 8 is 24 minus 8. 2 times 8 is 16. 24 minus 8 is 16. So the absolute value of 16 equals 16. That is good. So 8 is a valid answer. Oh, we were checking over here. And so now I'm going to check this one. 8 over 5. It'll be a little tougher to check. So we got 3 times 8 over 5. And that's absolute value of 3 times 8 over 5 minus 8 is equal to 2 times 8 over 5. All right, so let's check this and see if it works. So when you're multiplying a number times a fraction, you can think of it as like 3 over 1, right? So 3 times 8 is 24 over 5. Just multiply straight across. Minus 8 equals 2 times 8 over 5, they give us 2 over 1 equals 16 over 5. So, in order to subtract this fraction from this whole number, I need to turn the whole number into a fraction with the same denominator of 5, right? So I got 8. And I want to put a 5 on the bottom, but to divide by 5, I need to multiply by 5 on top, and I get 40 over 5. All right? Or you can think of it like this, like take your 8, and what dummy 1 do I need to get to a 5? I think of it as like 5 over 5, and 8 times 5 is 40 over 5, and you can do it like that as well. Just think about what number you need on the bottom, and you got to do the top and the bottom. Think of it as like a dummy 1. You're multiplying by 1. It's the same number, but it's written as a fraction now. So down here we've got 24 over 5 minus 40 over 5 equals 16 over 5. So that is the absolute value of negative 16 over 5. 24 minus 40 is negative 16 equals 16 over 5. And is that true? Yes, it is. That would flip positive, that absolute value. So both answers check out, and your two correct answers are x equals 8 and x equals 8 over 5.